Hello everyone, this is Sanjeev from SNS Academy. So today we are going to discuss about real numbers. This chapter which is there in 10th standard. So we'll see the chapter about real numbers. So what is mean by real numbers? So real numbers is a combination of rational and irrational numbers. So real numbers is a combination of rational and irrational numbers. So first we'll see that what is meant by rational number and then what is meant by irrational number. So when we can say this rational number, when we can say a number is a rational number means it should be in the form of p by q. So it should be in the form of p by q where p comma q are integers and q which is not is equal to 0. P and q are integers and q not is equal to 0. And here you can see that so this will become under rational number. Then one more condition it will be like what it is terminating and then non-terminating repeating. So if it is a rational number, so it will be in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers and q which is not is equal to 0. And the next condition is when we can say it is a rational number means it should be like terminating and non-terminating repeating. And if you come to irrational numbers, so irrational numbers it will not be in the form of p by q. So where p and q are integers, same thing, and q which is not is equal to 0. And here for irrational number it will come non-terminating and non-repeating. So if you are having a term like this, then we can say this as a rational number. So the number based on this, it is satisfying the condition based on this irrational number. So here it will be in the form of non-terminating and non-repeating. So these type of numbers we can say as a rational number. And if it is rational number means it should be in the form of terminating and non-terminating repeating. So first we'll see that what is meant by terminating. So terminating. So what does it mean by terminating? If you are going to divide the number by the other number, for example, 14 divided by 2. So 14 divided by 2. So when 14 is divided by 2, we know that 7 times it becomes 2 sevens are 14, so it will be 0. So here, when you are getting a 0 here, then we can say it is terminating. So the remainder when we are getting 0, then we can say it is a terminating. So this will come under rational number. The same thing it is non-terminating repeating. Non-terminating repeating. We can say repeating or else recurring. So what is mean by non-terminating repeating? So non-terminating repeating, here you can see that the same thing. If you are taking a sum like, for example, 10 divided by 3. So if you are taking 10 divided by 3, when you are going to divide this, so 10 is divisible by, when you are going to divide by 3, here we know that 3 3s are 9. Again we will be getting 1 as a reminder. So we'll put 0 and decimal point. Again 3 3s are, it is 9. Again 1 it will be coming. So we'll put 0. So 3 3s are 9. So this process keep on, it will be continuing. So when this process continues, so here you can see that this 3 point, after decimal point, this 3, this keep on, it is repeating. So this is called non-terminating repeating. So here this we can write in the form 3.3 bar. So this bar represents the number it is repeating continuously. So here, so this is the form for rational number. So when we can say this a rational number means it should be like a terminating. So terminating, when we can say terminating, when the number is divided by the other number, that is 14 divided by 2. So when you are dividing this, we are getting a remainder as 0. So for which of the numbers the remainder if we are getting a 0, that we can say is a terminating. That we can say is a terminating. So when you are taking non-terminating repeating. So non-terminating repeating means, for example, if you are taking the value 10 divided by 3, here you can see that when you are dividing 10 divided by 3, you will be getting 3.333. This 3 is keep on, it is repeating again and again. So when these type of number, when what we can say is non-terminating repeating. So these two conditions will come under rational number. So rational number means be in the form of p by q, and then it will be the condition is terminating and non-terminating repeating. So these are the two conditions to be a rational number. So when you come to the irrational number, so it will not be in the form of p by q. The condition is non-terminating and non-repeating. The value will not terminate, at the same time will not repeat. For example, for irrational number, so the number which is like if it is not a perfect square number, so that type of numbers we can say it is an irrational number. So for example, if it should be like a perfect square number at the same time prime number, the square root of prime numbers. For example, root 2, root 3, root 5, root 7, root 11, etc. So the square root of prime number will come under irrational number. So when you are going to divide this number, so this value will be like what it is, non-terminating, non-repeating. It will be like non-terminating, non-repeating. For example, the values keep on, it will be will not get the repeated value. So here the value will come, different values will be getting. So here we will be getting the different values. For example, so 2 we can divide and we can check. So when you are dividing this 2 by log division method, here you can see that here we are supposed to use only the perfect square numbers for dividing. So we know 1 ones are 1. So 2 minus 1 is 1. The same way as subtraction we do. And here when you are adding, we are supposed to add 2 zeros because this is perfect square number. We check for the square root numbers. So when you are dividing double zeros, we will add 2 zeros here. So then this 1 will become 2. And this 1 will become 2. So now you have to choose a number. We have to bring this 2 zeros down. Now we have to choose the number and satisfy this value, or else it should be very close to this value. For example, if I am taking 5 is not possible. So I will go with 4. So when I am taking 16, it will become 96. So again I will be getting 4 as a reminder. Again, what I have to do, I have to include 2 zeros. When you started including 2 zeros, you have to put the decimal point. Again, 400 it is coming. This 1.4, this 14 it will become double now. Double now it will become 28. So when it has become 28, you have to include a number. With the same number, you have to multiply. So 1 only is possible. So 1 if you multiply, so you will be getting 281. So again, 10 minus 1 is 9. So we'll borrow. So here it will become 10 and this will become 9. 9 minus 8 is 1. And here you have 3. 3 minus 2 is 1. So this process will be continuous again and again. So this process is going to continuous again and again. So here the value what you are going to get will be like what it is, non-terminating, non-repeating. So this values will be like non-terminating, non-repeating. So this number will come under irrational number. Even pi also we used to say this is an irrational number. So this pi also will be like what it is, irrational number. When you divide 22 by 7, you will not get exact value. That value keep on, the values will be getting different values. So that is also will come under irrational number. So now we have discussed about real numbers. So this is the basic things in the real numbers. First we saw what are the types of real numbers. One is rational and irrational. So rational means what is the condition? So it should be in the form of p by q, and terminating and non-terminating it should be repeating. If it is irrational number, it will not be in the form of p by q, where q not is equal to 0, and it is a non-terminating and non-repeating. So these are the examples for terminating and non-terminating repeating for rational numbers. So that is the example for irrational